there, Stampers, and thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be making this mini magazine file card holder. It's super cute and will easily hold 6 regular size A2 cards. I want to thank Blythe Kipple for the dimensions on how to make this. So we are going to start out with a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. In this case I'm using Melon Mambo, and we are going to cut it down to 11 by 12. So we're going to cut off 1 inch. Then we're going to remove our cutting blade. We are going to add on our scoring blade. We are going to score. Now this is the 11-inch side. Right here. We're going to score at 6.5, and we are going to score at 4.5. Then we are going to rotate, and we are going to score at 6. And we are going to score at 10.5. Then we're going to take our scissors, and I hope that you can see this. These are our 6 and 10.5 inch score lines, and we are going to cut up on each one to where it meets our other score lines. So we will once we have that done, we are going to score our 2 little flaps here at 2 1/4 from either side. So what I like to do is fold in on your score lines. Then all you have that's sticking out is your little flap, and you're going to score it at 2 1/4. Then do the same thing on the other side. So it's really easy to score at 2 1/4 without scoring the rest of your project. Then you can go ahead and fold in on the rest of your score lines. Okay, so this is what you have now. What you are going to do is you are going to measure in 1/2 inch from the score line towards the outside of the paper on either side. And then you are going to measure 2 1/4 inches up the side of this top flap on either side. What I like to do is I like to take my grid paper. I will just lay it down here, and I will mark 2 1/4, and then I will turn it around, and I will mark 1/2 inch right there. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Mark 2 1/4, and I am going to mark a 1/2 inch. Now we are going to get our paper cutter back out. Take your scoring blade off. Put your cutting blade back on. And those 2 marks that you have made, you are going to line them up in your cutter, and you are going to cut a straight cut from one mark to the other, giving a diagonal cut, just like that. Very, very easy. I like to take sticky strip, and we're going to start by attaching these two ends to this wall. So a really good thing here is just to cut a small little slice off of each end here so we can get everything nice and snug up and it doesn't stick out too much and all of our lines meet nicely together. Now I'm going to put a sticky strip on the bottom and the top here. Once you get your sticky strip applied to those, you can peel it off if you can get it. You can get a hold of it. Fold it up. Make sure that your front edges are lined up when you're adhering this. And then go ahead and peel the sticky strip off of the other side. Hope you all can see what I'm doing here. And again, go ahead and fold that side up, making sure that your front edges are lined up nicely so your box looks nice from the front. Now you're going to be folding these down, so you're going to attach them on the inside. And our box is almost done. So now you can put sticky strip. You can either layer it on the side here. I like to put it on the inside here. You can do it before you attach the sides down if you want, or you can do it after, however is easiest for you. I would put one piece on the bottom of the inside and one piece on the top of the inside of the sides. Once you get your sticky strip off, you can fold one of your sides in and add here, and you can fold your other side in and add here. And there you go. Your box is made. So let's go ahead and decorate. I have here a piece of designer series paper. It is cut to 1 3/4 by 12, and this is from the Beyond the Gardens designer series paper set. And I'm going to go ahead using my snail, apply some snail to this piece. I like to use a lot. You can use a little. You can, you know, save some of your snail, whatever you want to do. I like to get it nice and sticky since we are going to be going around the bottom part of this box. So we will just start at the back a little bit here, about 1/2 inch in, and then we're just going to slowly position it on and wrap it around. Just like that, pretty easy. And then I have another piece of designer series paper. This piece is 1 3/4 by 2 inches. And I'm going to give that some snail. And we are going to attach it over this piece right here. So it looks like it is one cohesive piece. Not too shabby, huh? Now let's just make a little label in the front for this. Grab this stamp from the 4-frame stamp set, the polka dot one. I'm going to grab a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock. I'm going to use Melon Mambo ink, and I'm just going to ink this up and give her a little stamp there. I'm going to grab my designer label punch. Punch this out. I'm going to add a little greeting. I've got a gift for you from the Bring On the Cake stamp set, one of my very, very favorites. Love it. Many uses for this. I've got a little Wild Wasabi Stampin' spot here. I'm going to give this a little ink. I'm going to stamp that right in the middle. I'm going to grab some Stampin' Dimensionals here. Pop a couple on here. Add to the front of your box. And there you have it. A very, very cute, adorable card holder that will hold at least 6 cards with envelopes. I hope you have enjoyed today's tutorial on how to make this mini magazine file card holder. If you need any of the supplies used to make this, or if you would like to purchase any Stampin' Up! Products, please visit my website at www.musemyworld.com. Thanks so much. Have a great day.